All right. We're here in CGCC, or Chandler Gilbert Community College's first preseason game. We're going to be facing off against.
Glendale.
Yep, that one. Thank you for saving me. We already got two bands on the left side for Akshan and Riven, and two bands on the right side for Hecarim and Jin. Hecarim has been
Sounds
really strong in the
great.
meta so far, and so is Kane, so that's a really good band for jungle.
I'll be interested to see who exactly is banning who, as we see those two top laners getting banned. That Akshan
Banning
and the Riven.
Twitch, I respect that for sure. And Orn pick top is going to be really tanky late game, so that's going to be good for them. That's also going to give them better mythics. And Belveth, I actually don't know how well she's been doing lately. I haven't
Belveth
checked.
is pretty unstoppable if she's taking her jungle. The attack speed that she builds up makes her crazy as the game goes farther, but as long as they can shut her down early game, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Damn, tank
Everyone
versus
is
tank.
cheering for the Malphites that they have just picked, so pretty interesting choices there. Meanwhile, my name is Ren. This is gonna be do you want to
Oh,
tech or
yep, tech's
tech?
fine.
Okay, cool. And
Um,
tech, we're gonna be casting this game for you guys. Oh, we got the Zac change from
yeah,
a
sorry, I
Malphite.
got into it way too fast. Forgot to introduce
No
you.
worries, no worries. Just putting
Okay,
names to voices, I guess.
yeah.
Um,
Is Belveth is jungle? Zac should be top then. Rek'Sai, I don't know. Vex is definitely good late game. She's very scaly. LeBlanc, I remember her being a pain. So this should be
Rek'Sai's early
fun.
game should be kind of okay, I believe. So I think it's a little bit balanced so far. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is gonna be a battle of the late games a bit. Oh, the Yumi
Who?
ban.
Yumi ban.
No Yumis.
That is fair enough.
Yeah, Yuri's just too unstoppable of Yumi, I would
Irelia is
suppose.
definitely fair enough.
Aurelia gone. Mumu gone.
Amumu. Okay.
Mumu is a crazy strong support, so it looks like two support bans. Yeah,
Unless
those
it
bans are
was
really
a top.
strange.
I don't know. I don't know about this comp, but not bad. Not bad.
The bans are crazy. All right, we're
Draven,
gonna see that Draven ADC
as long as
coming
he can
from
get that skill in.
I think Chandler Gilbert. It doesn't really tell us what sides are on. I
Yeah,
assumed it
it
was
is.
on side
It is
two.
CG.
Okay. Oh yeah, Yuri. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like
So
we're gonna see a really strong bot lane.
a Lux is
Well,
gonna be very powerful late game if she can make sure she
if
stacks that gold.
Lux and Caitlyn can keep them locked down with the CC, I don't think that their bot's gonna go very far, just because of
Oh,
how Draven scales. But we will
yeah.
see. They also have the
Blitz. Oof.
oof.
Okay. Blitzcrank is definitely one of the, I guess, stereotypically easy, or I guess stereotypically annoying champs, for sure.
Yeah, as for a skill shot champion like Lux, it's gonna be crucial to dodge those hooks, otherwise they will get fed off the Lux easy. Shut her
Yeah,
down, and she's gonna be kind of irrelevant until late game. But we'll
that
have
is
to
true.
see. We will have to see. These are very interesting comps. Honestly, Rek'Sai doesn't get too much play at the moment, but we will see.
I'm definitely interested in seeing the jungle plays that we have.
Yeah, Zac survivability is really strong this patch. As their one
Yeah.
tank. Well, I guess if you're counting Blitzcrank, who's gonna be sharing that tank role. But then again, he's just top.
So that means, okay,
All right, well,
this
we'll
is
be
really
getting the
good.
head out, and then we'll be seeing the comps more fleshed out. But
Yep,
yeah.
we'll be back in a minute.
back. Welcome to the stream of the MCC's Esport League. We got the D1 teams for Glendale and Chandler, I believe. And as you can see here, we're having a bit of technical difficulties. Um, Not sure actually what's happening. However, we do have access to seeing the runes that they're taking. Oh wait, hold on. You can drag it around, so we can see like other stuff. It's just all black. Okay. Um. So we're seeing that top lane Bel'Veth choice, which is kind of unique. I'm thinking maybe there's a off meta and maybe high elo comp for Bel'Veth going top. Tech pointed out that she's running Ghost and Teleport, which is a very high elo play. Since she's not gonna have access to that flash, but since she's a top laner that can give a little chase room with her Conquerors, once she's gonna be fully stacked up with that Conquerors, their passive attack speed increase, she's gonna be crazy to deal with. Tech, since you jungle more, do you want to talk a little bit of our jungler chores?
That'd be Rek'Sai and Zach. I don't know much about Rek'Sai at all. Like, I have stayed away from Void champs just because I don't know. I'm not comfortable with how they play, but I can talk about Zach and how he has really annoying, um, like the ability to jump over walls and then knock you up. That knock up from both his ult and his quote unquote dash slash jump is going to be very good for locking people down, especially in team fights. It'll make them pretty useless, and with that aftershock, that's going to be extra damage for him.
Oh, and it looks
Then,
like our stream went
oh,
to the screen, so audience can't really check out what we're doing, but that's fun.
that's fine.
Yeah, so Rek'Sai, definitely gonna be another hard CC champion. Um, Zach's going to have a lot of mobility and a lot of survivability that Rek'Sai is not going to have. But Rek'Sai makes it up in mobility, so she's gonna be a tough one to catch. As for the mid lane comps, I can't talk too much about LeBlanc. I do know she's got that whole illusionist thing, so if Vex isn't able to lock her down, then it could be a problem. But she's going electrocute, so she's helping to burst before Vex has a chance to do that. Vex is also going electrocute, so it's going to be a battle of the bursts. I don't think that's going to go well for Nekoma because of her. Vex is just, yeah, we will
Early
see.
game, Vex doesn't have too much power. Late
Mhm.
game scaling, she's really, really nice. But against LeBlanc, which I think early
I
mid
think she
game,
has to commit a little too much, and if she commits to the wrong LeBlanc, it could go really bad for her.
if her ultimate hits the wrong LeBlanc, it's gonna be over for that fight at least.
That is true. And then bot lane is going to be the serious contender to watch. We've got a Draven and a Blitzcrank, both really dependent on getting that early game scale, versus a Caitlyn and a Lux, which kind of performs decently at all levels. I'd say maybe if you're going to try to get the jump on them, try to get the jump level 1 jump, because that trade isn't going to be as great, because they're not going to have as many options as Draven and Blitzcrank will have, especially with their rune sets. But we will have to see.
The main ability for Lux and Caitlyn is Lux rooting someone, yeah, it's a root, and putting a trap
Yeah, you do have that
under
chain
that.
CC.
That would be hard, especially both of the ultimates. You put that chain CC, Lux ults, then Caitlyn ults. That'll be an instant kill for anyone on their team. Both Draven and Blitzcrank.
Oh. Okay, so Mike, if you want to get that Fog of War up, click Fog of War on the bottom left. That little check, almost, there you go. Do that, and then you're gonna want to hit play and drag it all the way to the right. And that will activate the gameplay, and we'll be able to see what's going on.
Ah,
Yeah.
working for me. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of trouble figuring that out, but we have it now.
Oh,
Um,
I don't see the track cam though on Mike's on the
sorry. Oh,
bottom.
there
Oh,
it
there
is.
we go, there we go. And drag the thing all the way to the right.
Sorry about this. We have technical difficulties. The little bar.
Yep, yep, drag it.
Yeah.
As far as you can, hit play.
Okay.
There we go.
Apologies for that, everyone, but we have it now. Okay. We can start commentating. We're a little bit late, but we got this. We got this. Okay. So,
Right now, mine is on
uh,
orange. Okay.
yeah. Ren, just don't move your mouse and we'll be on the same stuff. So, okay, we're 5 levels in already. Sorry, we're so sorry about this, but
Yeah, a
it's
little bit of
alright.
delay, but it's a learning process. It's a learning process. Oh, we see the mix hook from Blitzcrank. That's going to be kind of large, given the huge cooldown that Blitzcrank has. Especially since Rek'Sai is in the bot lane. Rek'Sai backing, which is kind of a strange choice. Yeah, especially even though she's full health.
We're
She
getting
kind
that
of missed the
Bel'Veth E.
opportunity to get that gank. As we go to the top lane, Ornn isn't performing as well. It looks like he's kind of having a difficulty trying to chain his abilities together to get that CC off. He goes in for the Fire Breath and gets the minion. Pretty decent. Belveth missing a little bit of CC. All right, the bot lane pressure. It looks like Yuri and Defeater are getting a little pressured out of lane. Let's see. Do we have 2 kills? Who did they come from?
Talking about Belveth versus Ornn, Belveth's main thing against Ornn is going to be her E, which is her ability to take reduced damage and also start damaging him like crazy. That's going to be really hard against Ornn, seeing as how he doesn't have any D push, any good D push besides his dash. If he uses that, he won't be able to get out in time before he takes significant damage.
So some
Now
interesting
talking
things
about
to note. Looking at the tab, it does look like Caitlyn has 2
oh,
kills on the bot lane,
we did just
making
notice
her a little
that
strong.
Belveth E against Ornn, killing him.
Ooh,
Next is
Belveth
Blanc
for that.
versus Vex.
Vex
As
getting
long as
rooted, chain CC'd,
as
missing
long as
her R. This is
there we
likely going
go.
to be the end of Vex here. Oh, Vex escapes. Velvet, sorry, Rek'Sai locking that down, ensuring her escape, but it could have been very troublesome for that Vex.
Vex's D push is based on her movement and her shield. If she doesn't have her shield or that fear that the shield provides with her passive, she's not going to be able to get out of that LeBlanc range.
For sure.
This is Zach
Looks like
trying
Draven's
to
having
see if he can
some
get some
trouble.
CC. Not CC, some ganks. He was not able to as they were pushed too far back.
Everyone
The
in bot going
Chandler
for a
Gilbert team.
reset. Looks like
Then we
bot's gonna
have
get that
Ornn
plating
trying to
kind of
go in
early
for
on.
Belveth.
It's not
This
looking
fight
great.
could go not both ways. I think Belveth has this locked down as long as she...
Yeah, she definitely had the minion advantage and her abilities
She also has
were
that
up.
level advantage. Oh my god, that is 2 levels above this Ornn.
Yeah,
This Ornn
that's
should not be going for 1v1s. He should be focusing on farming and making sure that he can get as much gold as possible to catch up, not fighting her by any means necessary.
exactly what it looks like he
Although,
is
if you
doing.
do see on the map, Belveth and this
Blitzcrank,
Blitzcrank are trying to come in.
Blitzcrank warding the enemy jungle, setting up for some good stuff.
Oh, trying
Going
to get that rip.
for that Rift Herald. That Rift Herald early is going to be really strong, especially
Everyone
given that they're
except that
losing a little bit
Draven.
bot.
Ornn has pinged his team that they may be doing Rift, and he's going to check. That might be the end of Ornn completely, as they have that bush warded, except he pulls back, trying to make a smart move and not fight this. Vex
Trying to
is
dump
going to
that
push
wave
down.
as Belveth heads back to their lane.
Belveth going top, Vex going bot. Nope, trying to ward. We're
Looks like
trying
they're
to
going to
signal
set
her
up for
team.
Dragon. Looks like they're going
There we
to try to
go.
take Dragon. They're very
Trying to push
objective
for Dragon.
push. I would say that their communication is just a little bit tighter than the others, but we'll
Yes.
see.
But that
Even
Belveth
Braid.
passive, do you see that? Those little minions that she's spawning because of that Rift Herald, that's really
Oh,
helping her
yeah.
in this top lane fight. Honestly, I feel like the Orange should move back, as even under tower, I don't think he can beat her. She is just
Belveth
very,
going
very
hard for
powerful.
that plating. They does not care.
He's trying to get rid of that those
Oh,
minions so she
Belveth
can
going
get...
to do the trade now that she's
Oof.
out of tower range.
Oh. He did
Okay.
significantly more damage than I thought he would. Hey, he might have this if he just plays
Alright,
a
the
little
gank
smarter.
going mid. We got the Rek'Sai going
There
straight
we
in.
go.
Looking really Truffert. Ooh, and she's going. Ooh, okay.
No- oh,
and,
there we go.
Rek'Sai getting the tunnel straight to him and going into the enemy's jungle. Let's see if this counter jungle will be successful.
All right.
Ooh, Vex
With this-
landing the R on
Nice.
the deck,
Very
getting
nice.
pulled
Getting that
away,
fear.
and getting killed. That's
Oh,
gonna be the end of Vex
She
by
does
the turret.
not get that. However, if
That looks
Rek'Sai went
great.
in, that would have been at least a 1 kill. I don't know if they would have gotten both. I don't know if Rek'Sai would have survived, but that would have been a kill.
We don't know if Zach procced his passive yet, so it may not have given that kill.
Blue team
if they
does
were
not
able to take that. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And they bought.
it's crank. Okay.
Alright, will this key Caitlyn's
This
first
Caitlyn is
kill?
probably dead. Oh no! Oh my
It
gosh!
looks like Caitlyn
Subverting
survived
all
this one.
expectations, she does get a kill. However, the Lux was too slow to save her.
Giving up that shutdown gold. That's going to be pretty important.
And this is 4 for 3 on the side of blue. Top lane is losing, but bot lane seems to be doing pretty alright.
I would say it's still anyone's game.
Yeah,
But that
top lane.
lack of a bot lane from CGC's side will come back to hurt them.
That is true. This Belveth is very, very oppressive.
Alright,
with this.
Belveth about to
So
take
many
this tower.
minions
It's about to get very
getting
hard
ripped.
for Ornn. Ornn dashing away, knowing he cannot win that.
Correct. Very good
Bel'Veth
move, at least with that
warding the
retreat.
Grump. Rek'Sai coming
This
for
Rek'Sai
Bel'Veth.
going
Bel'Veth
in.
feels very confident about the 2v1. And
Bel'Veth is feeling so
that would
confident
make
she
sense.
emoted. That's alright.
Bel'Veth going in, taking a tower shot. Here comes Vex. Looks like they're going to try to get the shutdown on Bel'Veth. I
I think
don't
the
know
only thing
how
that can catch
successful
up
it'll
with
be.
her is Vex ult. If Vex misses this, or I don't even think Vex has ult. Nope. Sadly, they could not catch up to her in time.
Even if they did, it looks like she's about to evolve. Is that the almost got the passive there?
The passive only procs whenever she gets either kills, or no, that's her ultimate. Getting kills or getting void objectives,
Oh,
which
I
is
see.
Baron and Rift Herald. That gives her the minions.
Alright, we see the
Blitzcrank
Blitzcrank
fighting.
hook.
Oh, Blitzcrank
Blitzcrank
fighting the
loving the
jungle.
travel this round. Looking to
Bel'Veth
secure those kills
procking.
for Bel'Veth.
Oof.
Going over
Bel'Veth
the
may have just
walls.
wasted that ghost, but she did
Karma
proc it.
trying to escape, all three-headed. Right, we see the Zac cutting off two of them.
Oof.
His massive CC. Zac going to die for that, but will he be able to be put back together?
They should
Let's
be
see.
focusing more on that LeBlanc a little more, just to make sure she doesn't get that. This Blitzcrank and Bel'Veth completely. Everyone is mid. This is a complete
Right.
team fight.
That is definitely a team fight.
We're
Ornn
at
with his
ARAM
R
levels at this
knocking
point,
up
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank looking for the Bel'Veth. Bel'Veth going to... And the Caitlyn R locking it down with Ornn getting the
Oof.
kill.
Ornn stealing that
Blitzcrank
may not have been the
sacrificing
best, but he did
themselves.
need that kill desperately, as he was the person on their team with the lowest amount of kills at this point.
Draven
Except
still
Lux, but
pushing
Lux has
slightly
4
well.
assists.
Getting the first plating on his tower.
Draven getting first plating on bot turret. Ornn is probably just going to try to farm as much as possible, get that gold, make sure he can stay on top of this Bel'Veth now that she is dead.
Definitely wanting to get that level deficit so he can get those mythic items.
Vex is
And that being a
ganking
huge
currently.
game changer. Draven getting chased off his CS. Rek'Sai clearing out the jungle. Back to bot lane. I am curious to see how these trades on bot lane have been going.
You can see right now, Vex does have a Darksteel with 5 stacks. That's a very confident play for any type of competition like
Going
this.
in, seeing if he get a hook, missing the
Oh.
hook. Draven using the push and disengaging. I would not say that would work with the trade. Vision going down.
Vex is top, or not Vex. Zac is top
Rek'Sai,
jungle.
Rek'Sai being bot, doing Raptors. Zac, I believe, taking Scuttle and heading towards Vex. Let's see if this gank might be successful.
I don't think he's gonna gank it. I think it's just farming. As I was saying before, the dark seal is a very confident play. Oh, not fighting quite, just taking a little trade. But
And again, Bel'Veth has every opportunity to get that Dark Seal, especially giving the rank advantage. So pretty smart on Bel'Veth's part. However,
that is
AP,
Vex.
kind of a strange. Oh,
That is
Vex.
Vex,
Sorry, not
not
Bel'Veth. Yeah,
I don't know if I
you're
said
right.
Bel'Veth.
It's okay. All good. Yeah,
but-
I think definitely confident against the
Yeah.
LeBlanc.
But,
Likely due to her squishiness and her ability to sustain. However, just the amount of things that she's missed.
But
We'll
Vex
see if it ends up
taking that-
paying off at the end.
Vex taking that could be very
Oh,
good, as her scaling
Alright,
increases
Draven
immensely with
fading,
that.
getting the shields, spacing out the Caitlyn. The missed Lux ult. Okay, this could be very good for Draven.
I think they take
Missing
that
the
tower though.
roots.
Complete tower.
But tower being taken.
Rift Herald being taken by the enemy
Rift
team
Herald being
once
taken.
again. Bel'Veth getting a massive power spike after this. This will help
That
their
makes
lane
sense why
completely.
they're prioritizing it over the dragon.
That is true. Bel'Veth spikes hard with those things. If you can...
Oh,
if they
Draven
can't-
almost managing to steal the dragon, just
Not
being a
quite,
little
though,
bit
not
late.
quite.
Alright, warding, getting the vision cleared up. Will they go for the LeBlanc? The question.
If you can
mid
see
will
on
be
the
the
top of the
place to
screen,
watch.
you can see how blue team is prioritizing Drakes. They're trying to go for that long term, but Bel'Veth prioritizing the Rift Herald, making her
Her power
way
spikes.
too powerful to try to stop during lane phase.
Yuri heading to top lane, knowing that their bot laner is a little bit of a lost cause at this point. But Ornn
He
alt
can still
knocking
make
up.
it. He is level 11. It's just against Bel'Veth,
Oh.
he does not have much of a chance.
Bel'Veth seeming to pull off the
Oh, everyone's going for that
1v3.
Bel'Veth. This entire team fight.
Wait,
Bel'Veth may be dead here.
hard. Yeah, there goes the Bel'Veth.
There we go.
getting
Their
that gold.
heaviest hitter currently down once again. As long as they keep prioritizing, as long as they keep fighting like that, they should be good, especially with that Caitlyn 5-1. This should be a very interesting outcome. Top lane may be very weak, but everyone else is doing their best, and everyone else is
That
showing
is
that they
true.
can
That
fight.
Caitlyn with Gale Force, looking to dodge a lot of those skill shots and getting that movement speed. Be curious
That
to
is
see what else
true.
she builds.
I'm usually used to her building lethality. Well, she is on top of that, but usually she builds Dustblade. But at least from what I've seen.
Usually exact going in for the gank
Oh,
mid, hitting the Lux. Draven following up, looking to score a
Lux missing the
kill
Q.
in order to scale a bit.
That Lux was completely dead.
Lux getting obliterated. Zach going back to his Raptors.
Missing that Q spelled complete death for that Lux, as that skill shot is very important when
Not a
fighting
lot of
ganks.
mobility on Lux, so if you're going to miss the CC, not much you can do. Draven moving to mid, looking to score
Rift
some
is also
CS.
mid, if you can see that.
Going for those axe catches very quickly.
He's very good at that.
Zach noticing the bush being warded, Scuttle being placed down. Let's see what they can do with Scuttle
Oh,
on the board.
not quite. That Rift Herald did damage that turret, but it did not take it. Bel'Veth is top lane. I think
Velvet
Ornn knows
under
that,
doubling
and
them.
he wants to stop her from taking that inhib turret, as that is very important. Once you
Or
lose that, your
have
inhib is
no
completely
movement.
gone.
Oh, headed back top. Looks like they won't get stopped anywhere.
Okay.
Some pings heading, trying to
The
converge on the
Blitzcrank just
Looks like getting
existing.
hard
I
by
don't
the
think he will
Vex,
exist for much longer. There you
and
go,
getting
that death.
taken out by the Lux. Lux passive, incredibly strong. Lux going for another
Oh,
arc, wiping out the Draven, taking tower.
damn, the camera taking us away from the action
This
just at the
Velvet,
good point.
this Velvet split
But this,
push,
oh, that Bel'Veth will kill him,
slightly
even under
going
tower.
okay.
Sorry about that.
Let's see
Even
what's
under
worth
tower, she
more,
can destroy him.
third top tower or the
Trying to get
mid
those
tower.
emotes, trying to get that psychological warfare with those
Oh,
emotes. Crazy idea,
Velvet
crazy
burning
idea.
out. Velvet
Ooh, what
building
does she
Titanic,
have?
right? Yeah, building
She
Titanic and
has
Borg.
she has Blade of the Rune King and Titanic Hydra. That is very interesting to see. That is not a build that I have seen at all with Bel'Veth. She normally goes complete attack speed with lethal tempo, but as we saw before, she does have Conqueror.
Yeah, she's looking for those drawn out trades against the Ornn. Hydra for the splash damage, looking to kind of carry and take on a lot of attackers at once.
If you
The
saw on the
Borg
map there of
definitely
everyone,
have the room to chase, since
if you
that's
saw on
going
the
to be
map there
vital.
everyone, that Rek'Sai found that Bel'Veth taking her camps, she let the Bel'Veth go through the Hex Gate, which is very interesting, because if you attack them even once, they will not go through. She could have stopped her from doing that, or could have come in, but if that's the play they want to make, they want to keep playing safe, that's fine, as long as they keep getting ahead.
Get some pings, not knowing. Bel'Veth about to discover the Rek'Sai, missing the
Oh,
Rek'Sai.
by just a little
Caitlyn
bit.
taking the her jungle's red.
They're
Definitely
pinging
would
for
be
Hextech
prioritized.
Drake. They want to make sure they lock that down. They don't want to give the enemy team even a single dragon. That is
And
a
if
good
this game
idea, especially
showed us
because Baron is
anything,
next.
they may be going for Baron. Maybe give up Baron for a dragon, but we will see.
I don't think so, because Baron is significantly stronger than the third Drake. So, Bel'Veth got 2 power spikes. That's the only 2 she's going to get unless they get Baron. And you need your entire team until you reach very late game to get that. But for
Oh,
Drake, even third
risky.
Drake, you don't need that many. Oh, look at this team fight.
Oh, all
Not
right.
even a team fight, just
Long getting
D-pushed.
locked
Oh,
down.
wow, look at that.
Caitlyn just absolutely hitting all of her abilities. and
Completely
doing- Oh, the
tricked by
Draven getting
Oh,
the
wow.
solid R
Ah,
from quite afar.
I
Bel'Veth
just saw
locking
that
down
part,
Ornn.
yep.
With that Bork, Ornn has nowhere to go.
this
Now that he's
Ornn
not by
is
towers, there's
probably
no place
gone.
that he can go to.
She's not doing much
Oh,
damage per
Ornn with
hit. She is
the
doing damage. Oh,
full
wow.
flash, train flash. Not an easy feat to pull off.
That with a wall that thick, it's very hard to misuse that flash. Taking Dragon at this point with Zac alive and Blitzcrank is not good, as they are both
Blitzcrank
pretty
not being able
tanky.
to tank that, getting killed by the Vex. Oh, I guess Caitlyn
Okay.
right at the right time. See that warp? They will not be giving up Dragon easily. Draven sitting,
This Zac
starting
is looking to
steal.
jump though.
Is Bel'Veth not being able to get close enough to really do any damage to this?
This Caitlyn doing way
And
too much
Zac
damage.
flying
Zac's gonna
in.
jump.
Vex
Oh, he
ultimate on
did
Draven,
steal it.
hitting the leading Draven, Rek'Sai and Caitlyn knocking
Alright.
down that. Bel'Veth looking to 2v1.
That
After a
is not a good
3v1,
idea.
transforming.
However,
Will she be able to pull this off? Running
they have
away,
too
that
much
does
CC,
not
it
look
seems,
like...
except this Belveth
Yeah,
is not getting away. She's going to be completely annihilated by that team. Too much CC in the beginning. She could not fight, so
running,
she could try to get away after they CC'd her, but again,
escaping
they just
hard.
were right there. They could not fight that. Belveth, I mean.
Even with the carriest of Belvas, that amount of CC would just be too hard for the change that. They are
Are
attempting
they
Baron.
looking to
Looks like
take
we're gonna
Baron? They
get a
are. Oh my
good
god.
Baron fight this game.
Most of their other team is dead. Their heavy hitters are definitely gone, Zac and Belveth, so they're going to be looking for this Baron.
Blitzcrank
Denying
cooking the Ornn
Belveth.
over the
Oh,
wall.
wow.
Will Ornn be able to take
This Ornn
anything?
might be
Oh,
able to
and the
take
Lux,
LeBlanc.
the Lux
Wow, look
sniping,
at that.
getting a pick from that
Very
far.
good team fighting, very good communication. Not communication
Draven getting
per
the pick
se,
on his
but
R. Will they be able to steal Baron? Blitzcrank
oh,
cooking
he
the
might
highest
be
power.
stealing Baron.
Blue
Ooh, he's
looks
not
like that still
quite, but
belongs
they
to the
will
blue
be paying
team.
for that Baron take, as they are probably dead. Completely and entirely. Oh, no, never mind. This
Oh,
Caitlyn is just too powerful.
Caitlyn escaping.
This Caitlyn, did the Ornn get the Baron buff? That is my question right now.
Uh, I can't tell if he was in respawn when that happened. Oh, they're
Yeah,
chasing Caitlyn.
they
The
are
Blitzcrank
completely chasing.
flash
Oh,
over the
wow, look at
wall,
this.
knock up. And Caitlyn still turns that around.
Wow. Look, this
Caitlyn hitting the
Caitlyn is
Q and
completely
the R,
insane.
and that's going to be an even trade. She
All
sacrificed
right.
1,000
It
shutdown
is
gold,
not
so it
quite an
could
even trade because
come
of that
back for
shutdown,
them.
but
Yeah, the
she did get
shutdown
that
gold
kill.
really.
Belveth might be taking tier 2 mid lane.
The R from across.
Sadly, that did not hit.
We're looking to
Everything
CS,
seems to
just
be
a
quieting
tiny
down
bit.
just a little bit. No
Ooh,
one
Vex
fighting too
landing for
much.
combo. Actually doing a
Ooh,
substantial amount of damage to the Belveth,
that was
surprisingly.
Lux,
Or
but yeah,
looking
she
to
did land her full
finally get it.
combo.
Yeah, look, Lux, I don't know what I said
Oh,
at first,
this
but...
Zac might be stopping him completely in his tracks. However, this Zac is 3 levels
Ooh,
behind
Zach
the
missing
Ornn,
the CC.
but Ornn did
Belveth
get that
looks to
gold.
appear to be going for the Ornn, but then turning around. Looks like a bit of
Not
a
team
group
fighting
talk.
that. Oof, this LeBlanc, this
Alright, Draven
Belveth.
going for red, hoping to change something around with the active move speed and the healing. Some very good axe work by Draven.
This Draven definitely knows what he's doing. He is not new to this champion. He's been playing him for a very long time.
Which should definitely hurt with the early game that he experienced.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
Alright.
Belveth is backing in the middle of river, though she should be fine. There's no blue team near her.
Alright, we're seeing about a 2,000 gold deficit.
Oh, you're
Objectives
right.
not looking great for CGC. Glendale looking to lock this down. Unless they play it wrong, sacrificing their shutdown to Belveth, it may be a very tough match for CGC to play.
Belveth showing herself to both of the casters. Zac taking his jungle. Everyone just playing relatively safe. No one's fighting too much. They're just farming. This is the calm before the storm, everyone. Calm before the dragon.
Mm.
Ornn is looking to push just a little more, trying not to get caught
Alright,
out by
will
anyone by
LeBlanc be able to
overextending.
LeBlanc escape safely?
Everyone's just moving around, farming, pushing. No fighting quite yet.
Yeah. Blitzcrank looking to get ooh, looks like the rotation's gonna catch
Oh,
Blitzcrank
I
in the
think we're gonna
river.
have some fighting top lane. The Ornn versus the Belveth.
The trades. At this point, the
That
Belveth should
fire does
still
do a
be
lot
a
of
bit
damage.
stronger. Ornn landing his knockup, however, missing the fire breath and getting obliterated by the Belveth.
Yeah,
Blitzcrank
that fire
hooking one
breath
of
was
them, but
oh,
losing. He was caught in the river. It looked that
complete
was going to be
death.
the outcome.
The Zac is behind them, looking to fight maybe, or is he just looking
Lux
to take
missing
a
her
defensive position?
CC
I think that was out of range actually.
just a
But
tad.
about the Ornn fight, he missed his fire breath, and that's the thing that was doing the most damage to Belveth. So of course, if he misses that, then he does not have a chance.
Alright, Dragon is up. This will be the fight to watch.
This is gonna be a fight for sure.
some key players you're going to be watching is going to be that Lux and that Vex. A huge amount of mobility. Oh,
The,
Belveth getting
the
hit by
Belveth is
the...
also a heavy hitter. Belveth,
Alright, they're
Zac,
starting.
and LeBlanc. No, Draven. Belveth, Zac, Draven, and Vex, Lux, Caitlyn. Those are the heaviest hitters. They are just giving that dragon away. Alright, knowing that their team fight potential is limited because they didn't have their Ornn with them, they just gave it. And that's honestly the better play to make
That is
sometimes.
what you have to do. Oh, LeBlanc going
LeBlanc going in for the
crazy.
Caitlyn.
Alright,
That Zac trying to
Zac
kill the Caitlyn.
staying
Zac has
quite
no
a
chance
bit.
with that Caitlyn Kraken Slayer.
Oh, LeBlanc
No amount
somehow
of armor
dodged
can save you from
escaping
that.
death.
Oh,
Missing getting R'd by the Vex.
getting a few close ones.
Blitzcrank flashing out of the damage zone.
But, ooh, maybe
LeBlanc
not.
not being able to get body blocked by the Draven.
Ah, this team fight, I was about to say it was a 1-for-1, pretty even, but no. 2-for-1.
Anymore. With those Caitlyn long range R's, it's going to be very tough.
Only thing
Blitzcrank
that can
knocking
save
up
you is
the enemy jungle
people.
and getting
Oh,
taken out by the Vex Caitlyn combo. Draven hiding under tower. Not going to be
nothing can
enough
save them
to
at this
change that.
point.
Ornn finally
This
having the upper hand
Belveth, wow.
on the trades, but Belveth coming very back with that high attack speed move.
It is high attack speed, high damage reduction, high Omni Vamp. That's what gives it so much power.
Vex coming in, trying to keep them off the towers,
Oh,
knocking them in together. Getting a
look at
lot of
this Zac.
CC, but that will not be enough to take out the Caitlyn's damage.
Not
And the
quite, but
Vex.
the Rek'Sai does take a hit from the turret and gets killed.
Ooh, Belveth going
is-
after the Caitlyn, not letting her Hex take gate. Will they be able to shut down the Caitlyn?
This
It
Caitlyn
looks
is
like she
probably
gets
down.
away.
Oh, wow. That is surprising. I thought they would have had it for sure. Draven pinging Caitlyn's flash, making
The
sure
spider
that
lack of mobility, she got out there very quickly.
that flash is what saved her. Making sure you know what sums your enemy team has is the difference between winning and losing fights at this point.
Oh, definitely.
Although the gold deficient, oh wow, I cannot speak.
Yeah, that gold deficiency
gold
is going
lead.
to hit them pretty hard.
That's
We're almost at
3K at this
4,000.
point.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yep, 3,000
yep,
for sure.
around 3,000.
Belveth
This
missing the
Lux is about
Lux.
to meet Belveth, though nothing happens. Trying to predict these fights. So at this point, red team has 4 turrets, 2 dragons. Blue team has 2 dragons, 1 rift slash... No, that's Baron. And 5 turrets. Blue team is definitely winning. But the question is, can CGCC, can red team bring it back around?
Oh, here we go. We've got some fighting going on. Blitzcrank missing the hook. Looks like they're not going to be able to get a pick from this. They may have to give up that Baron. Caitlyn not knowing there's vision, getting hooked over a wall. Belveth coming in for the Caitlyn. Caitlyn getting shut down. Belveth getting that other evolution, I guess you could call it. Blitzcrank missing another hook, which would have been a free push. Now that Caitlyn is down, they are going for Baron. Very wise
This
move.
Baron will
Especially
definitely
since
make
Ornn
Belveth
is split
much
pushing.
stronger.
They've only got 3 characters to worry about. Belveth coming to get her level up.
That is going to be extremely bad for blue team.
An incredibly strong Belveth to deal with now.
Any type of minions that she kills is going to be turned into those little goblins that she has. It's going to be
Incredibly
very
stronger
strong.
Yorick.
Just look at how those things. Just look at how they destroy the super minions. Geez, not even a competition between those guys. And that Baron
Looks like
buff.
they're gonna go for the team fight
Empowering.
mid. This may be the only way to beat that game is just drill a hole mid and going straightly for the
Most likely. That Belveth
hub
does need
Nexus.
some defense though. She's gonna need someone with her, or she might just be CC'd out of her mind and killed.
That is true. And those
Except
minions
these
do provide a
minions
little
do
bit of hope
damage.
for that team, which isn't nothing.
The matter of fact is, Belveth knows she cannot 1v5, so she's trying to push, stay away from enemies, but close enough so that her buff can empower her little minions. Everyone's preparing for Dragon. At least red team is. They're making sure all the wards are gone.
Red team trying to lock down Dragon. This may be their key to victory. Here comes Rek'Sai. LeBlanc going over the wall, picking off the Lux. That may be crucial now that they're missing their main CC tool. Just a bit of minion
Because
trade.
Caitlyn still is the strongest fighter on blue team.
She is 15-3, making that a big lead.
No one on the team is above 10 kills. So
Dragon
Caitlyn's
being
definitely
taken,
significantly
however,
stronger.
this is gonna be a bit tough for that blue team. With Bel'Veth split pushing, are gonna have to split the resources. Caitlyn choosing to go after the Bel'Veth.
She might even
taking
make
the
teleport.
tower.
Oh,
Ornn trying to R her, missing the R.
this is very
Bel'Veth
bad
going
for
the
blue team.
the creep scores.
Apologies, can you tell me the school name of blue team again?
Glendale.
Glendale, right. I didn't want to stop saying blue team. I want to start saying school names.
All good, all good. Glendale versus
But
Chandler.
this is Zach is
Vex
pushing.
going for the splash. Lux firing a mid R down, firing an R
I'm not
down
even
mid.
sure if that hit.
I think it may have. The cooldown is so low that she can keep doing that.
It doesn't necessarily matter.
Bel'Veth, I'm calling
Oh,
to
that
go
Lux getting
go
an
to the Bel'Veth.
empowered mythic item. Almost, oh no, every single person on Glendale's team has an empowered mythic.
Yeah, they should by now. That item making a difference. Bel'Veth weaving out of all those skill shots. Bel'Veth locking down the Rek'Sai, killing the Rek'Sai,
that was
evolving
hard
and
to
going for the
watch.
Caitlyn, trying to focus the Caitlyn, getting the
This
Vex
Caitlyn is
R
just
and
a
getting
little too
shut
strong.
down by the Caitlyn.
A little too strong. That's
wasn't
okay.
for
They
the
should
Vex
not be trying to 1v1
PD.
this Caitlyn, even if they are tanky. That Kraken Slayer will cut you down like nothing else.
That is true. But with the
Caitlyn is
lifesteal,
looking
I
to...
think Bel'Veth does
Wow.
have a chance if they were going to 1v1 the Caitlyn, but
I don't
getting
think
taken
so,
out by
especially
her
now
ally.
that Caitlyn has
Oh,
Bloodthirster. Do
let's
you
try
see that?
getting the hook. That is going to be a free kill for
this
them.
Lux completely gone. Completely
Draven
gone.
flashing over the wall and Ornn missing the R on him.
What I want to draw attention to is Caitlyn did just buy Bloodthirster. That Bel'Veth no longer has any lead on her when it comes to
Sustain. That is going to be a
sustain.
big tool for Caitlyn. Do they're building any anti-heal? It does not look like it.
Zach has anti-heal. He has Thornmail. On
I guess,
Glendale's
but
side,
their attacks
Ornn
aren't
has
really going to be
Thornmail.
doing.
Thing is,
You can hear the CGC team in the background just being wowed by Caitlyn's damage. Good stuff.
looking at the items here, I am very much not sure what Bel'Veth is doing with she has Sunfire Aegis. She has Blade of the Rune King, Titanic, and Rage Blade.
She's looking to do as much on hit as she can. She just bought
That is
the Death
true. She just
Stance.
bought that stance. That might help her a lot in the sustain route.
Since she has built-in attack speed, all of that's on hit, plus the slows that she's getting from Bork makes her able to basically take down any singular target that she wants. However, the grouping and Blitzcrank dying for that.
That was not
Adding
worth it.
one more death to the Caitlyn. I'm not sure what the Blitzcrank was doing
17-3
there.
on the Caitlyn.
The vision that he put in the enemy's jungle not even existing anymore.
I think
Caitlyn
the main
doing
chance...
1,035 damage per each auto attack.
Wow.
Going
That is
kind of crazy
insane.
with that crit.
I think the main chance that CGC has is LeBlanc, Draven, Bel'Veth. They all have 5 kills, but compared to Caitlyn's 17, and Rek'Sai's 4, Vex's 4, this is not looking good.
Yeah, this round is likely just going to be a wash.
Oh, that Caitlyn would have destroyed that Zach. Bel'Veth does try to...
Ornn going for
target
the Bel'Veth 1v1. It doesn't look like it's going to be too great for Ornn, especially missing those skill shots. I'll be wondering if he'll be able to come out
much
from
damage
the...
though, even
and
through
Bel'Veth almost
there.
getting a Bel'Veth getting a elimination
does get
and
that
evolving
kill.
even further.
Bel'Veth is the split pusher.
Will it be
Bel'Veth
fast enough
hurts.
split pusher?
Honestly, with this much split push power, I feel like she should have gotten Hullbreaker.
That coming and weaving out of that.
Hullbreaker being a very...
great.
I
Yeah,
don't
she is a
know.
melee champion, so she would have been able to use that pretty hard.
Caitlyn just stealing.
Ooh,
Oh, she did.
no, Belva's
Belveth
stealing
got
that
up.
from there and
Ooh, they're
just
going
being
for
able
Baron
to
once
leave.
again.
While Belvas
Belveth not there
distracting,
to take
Baron
that.
being taken, it's getting
Once
to be a
again,
very close game.
Belveth not there to take her little coral fruit, but she does have that Baron buff. Next dragon should be Soul for CGC, but not for Glendale. Let's see if Glendale can lock this down.
Let us see. Them
Both Zac
providing
and
some pretty great
Blitzcrank.
anti-peel with
Ooh.
Vex being a top laner and going in, while Caitlyn just shredding these enemies from afar. LeBlanc going for the Caitlyn, almost getting the Caitlyn. Caitlyn healing from Gromp. Ooh, and alright, Draven
Oh,
getting the
that
Caitlyn and the
shut
Rek'Sai.
down. This is Soul.
This is definitely Dragon for CGC. They pulled
This
off the
Belveth's
impossible.
trying to go for the Ornn. Very hungry for it, but not sure if she gets it. This dragon completely
Likely
locked
just to
down, no
keep
one to
him away
contest.
from R'ing the Dragon. What?
But hey, CGC trained this around like crazy.
Pretty quickly. They even have the gold advantage again, which is
Caitlyn
just
did
crazy to think
purchase
about.
Maw Malmortius. That'll be good against
All of the AP on
someone.
their side, especially after dying to LeBlanc.
Ah,
It
does Zac
seems
do
like that.
AP? Zac? I don't think Belveth does.
No, it is just for that LeBlanc, especially getting killed by the LeBlanc. Like we said, hey,
Alright.
time to buy Maw.
This Belveth
It's a solid pick
shoving
for
bot
survivability.
hard. Their turrets, their bases are both very open.
That
Bot
is
lane
true.
on red side only having one turret, and then top and bot lane having 0 turrets on blue side.
Vex and Ornn may be able to backdoor here. It's going to be them versus Belvath if they're going to go ahead and go for that pushes. But you'll have to see.
Draven and Blitzcrank being
That's
happy
like
with
we're
their
seeing
push, both
pre-reset.
backing. Draven getting, what is that? Rapid fire cannon. That's very interesting.
Looking to increase his range a little bit. It's definitely against the Caitlyn. Caitlyn having a lot of built-in range.
That is true. Caitlyn has been just staying away and killing everybody.
And he's looking for that full lethality. He can just click the back lane and get him with executioners.
That is true.
Pretty smart, especially because Glendale has provided some really good peeling. Protecting that Caitlyn and keeping their frontliners frontline.
They're definitely tanking hard, but providing a lot of DPS from their casters. And that Caitlyn. Definitely that Caitlyn.
Blitzcrank going to go to the back lane. It being warded might not be the best idea for him. Blitzcrank going
Belveth
for that
pushing
over the
top.
wall hook.
Can you
Can
see
he
how
make
many
it?
minions she has on her? She's gonna take that inhibitor.
Let's see.
Or is she going for the team fight? Nope, she's going for that inhib.
Just prioritizing objectives pretty hard.
She is. The entirety of CGC going for that Belveth, but her just backing off quickly.
Smart moves. With the division of resources like this, it's going to be very tough to choose whether
Yeah.
everyone wants to go try to shut down the Belvath or just protect from everyone else.
They can't even shove. They're just
Ooh,
playing
Draven getting
defense at
that
this point.
far hit. And Blitzcrank getting
Oh,
the hit. Likely going to be, that is going to be a pick for CGC. Looks like an even trade.
oh,
Vex going for that. Ooh, losing to, this is a lot to take in. But it looks like CGC had that, taking down a lot of foes. Locking down the
CGC
Ornn,
is
Ornn getting knocked
hard
up, and the
shoving.
ace from LeBlanc.
All
Got
right.
another level for Belvath, and that seems to be game. With no one able to protect that inhibitor, we see that win from CGC.
Not even. Draven's going for that second inhib just in case they aren't able to make it, but I'm pretty sure that they have this locked down completely.
They definitely have it locked down.
And that is
Game for
GG.
CGC.
All right. That was a fantastic game to commentate over. That was crazy. Okay.
That is true.
Well, we'll be taking a break after this game just to get the next one ready, and after that, we'll be good to go for the
So
next
you
round.
guys, will the CGC be able to go 2-1, or will it be a 3-game game? You'll have to see.
The adrenaline, the excitement. The adrenaline, the excitement, the hype. That's probably my favorite part about esports.
What esports is, it's basically organized, competitive video game.
You get to come and play with a team that you know well, and that your goal is to have fun and win. And then you can also build up the relationships and get to know each other a lot more.
Using this Maricopa Esports League, we're able to help bring esports to all 10 of the colleges in Maricopa.
The community was very open, very welcoming. It was a great way for me to make friends. I have my own little friend group now that we all go to different colleges. I was able to make friends all over the valley.
Our esports students are all different degree plans and programs. They're very diverse. So we're building this big community where we're able to instantly make connections. And those connections have shown that they make students want to be on campus more, make students want to engage more.
There's not really a set person that does esports. Anybody can do it.
I feel like it was a pretty easy sport to play. It's a COVID-friendly sport.
This year is going to be big for us. We have esports courses coming up. We're going to have an esports CCL that's going to be offered at multiple colleges.
It'd be very good for esports to grow amongst the colleges.
Yeah, I want to have esports across the district. I want to have esports at every school. I want to have an esports rep and a club there. I want it to be successful across Maricopa.
Welcome back to our esports, to this event,
Yeah,
to this
our
tournament, not tournament.
MCC Esports League, League Game 2 of
Yeah.
our CGC versus CGCC. Yeah, a lot of C's and G's.
CGC, GCC, yeah. So Glendale versus Chandler Gilbert. For Chandler Gilbert's side, we have Shan Rek'Sai, I think again. No,
Another Rek'Sai, yeah.
another Rek'Sai though.
Another
But
Rek'Sai is
Yone,
gonna be the
Swain,
same.
Soraka. And for GCC, actually, those two are flipped. We have that incorrect on the screen. There we go. But we have Kale, Kane, Aurelia, Seraphine, Ash. On CGC side, this should be a really good game for Blue Kane as we have quite a few squishes. He will need to get that Serpent's Fang to get rid of that shield from Yone, Shen, possibly Rex. I don't know what she's building.
Some things to notice is that we definitely have an Ashe supporter,
Oh,
which is
no.
great.
It's Ash Seraphine.
You would
Wait.
think that, but they're swapped, so it's gonna be Swain, Bottom, and Soraka support. At least on the official roles. They may change it up, but it may be the Korean Ashe support builds, which
Yeah,
is it works, which
it worked.
works.
Okay. For now, though,
Works
we
in
should.
meta. It'll be interesting to see though, for
For
sure.
now, we're gonna head out just so you don't have to stare at this screen all day.
That
And we're
is
gonna
true.
come back once the action starts, and we'll have it correct this time, the first time. So we'll see you then.
And
Okay, we're back.
back to the MCC's Esport League.
So we're having, again, technical difficulties. Not with the stream this time. You guys can see what's going on, and we can see technically what's going on. We are watching it on the big screen in our room right
Seeing
now.
it from afar.
So if we're not as detailed, that's why. But we're spectating right now the Soraka and the Swain, I'm pretty sure that is. Yep. And the Shen up there. They're all just getting ready to do their farming for the junglers, mid lanes and mid. Except for the Aurelia. She is also helping that jungler with a defensive position. And no one's invading, nothing exciting's happening. We're all just gonna start the game, farm a bit, and we'll see where it goes from there. We're not gonna be commentating on nothing too exciting yet, but for now, Seraphine's having seizure, and that's okay. It's Seraphine, we don't care.
Interesting to note is Seraphine is going to be their bot laner, at least as the roles are positioned, which is going to be very fun to watch.
Not quite
More
sure
fun to
what.
watch the Ashe support, but we will see. If I could see their items.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With...
Ashe definitely takes the support item.
Oh
so
my god,
Spectral
she does.
Field.
I didn't expect that
So-
because she didn't have Glacial, but I guess it's Ashe. She doesn't need to have Glacial.
Yeah, that poke, she didn't take lethal tempo or press the attack, so.
The
We're
Soraka
gonna be seeing
Swain.
the Ashe support.
Ooh,
which is
oh,
really interesting to
great.
watch. Ariella going for that first one, she definitely wins the level 1. Yon getting away. Kale going for the trade on Shen. Shen walking away, trying to get past. Now Shen has minion advantage, but I don't think it'll be enough to stop that Kale. Kale early game is usually sort of weak, so if she can hang on and get a kill early on, that Kale will be unstoppable for the rest of the match. Their build is definitely going to be pretty confident with the mobility that they have and the... Yeah, just that bot lane is going to be incredible. There's a lot to think about in this match. There's just so many things being broken with this. And the Swain bot. Swain bot is pretty powerful, but will it be powerful enough to beat the off-meta pick? Yuri's going to be providing a lot of slows for that bot lane as Seraphine goes in. Seraphine landing her combo, whittling down the Swain, but I don't think it will be enough because Swain has pretty good sustain.
Getting a lot of pokes, getting a lot of trades, but nothing, no deaths yet. Not quite.
As a Swain player yourself, do you think that bot lane is going to be kind of tough with all of that CC that they're providing? The off-meta pick, the Seraphine and the Ashe?
I'm not sure, because I always play Swain mid, so I'm always able to get that grasp, that E, that W, getting that single target damage, single target stack. I've never fought Swain with 2 people in lane before, so I would not know.
Kayn for the ganks when you're
Oh,
going in there.
Kayn,
Yeah,
okay.
is that going to be a little difficult with all that CC down there?
CC is going to be a problem. You should probably... That is his only choice for blue orbs, though. Yone gives red, Shen gives red, their jungler will, I think, gives red. So, in the end, all you can really do is go for bot and hope you don't get stunned, or you don't get silenced. But we have
Going for
this
that.
gank.
Well, Irelia will
Mid
turn this
lane.
around. Irelia turning around, getting first
Wow.
blood. That's going to be huge for Irelia. Yon going in, getting that, and taking a little bit of turret hit. Irelia
I
getting
will
the first
admit,
blood, that will be
that was
huge for
extremely
Irelia.
impressive, however.
Of course.
From the
Kayn going
Irelia.
to the top.
Okay.
And looks like that's going to be it for... Ooh, Shane getting away just by the snare. Will Kayn be able to wall jump? Ooh, and Kayn
There we
getting
go.
off from a distance.
I will
Things
say,
are
Kayn is
looking-
running Conqueror. That is Ross runes. Conqueror does not go for blue Kayn. He might be going for red Kayn with the blue smite, which is very interesting.
I see going for those trades. Blue Smite will be helpful to get that slow and have them chase. Alrighty, well it is 8:59. There will be a slight caster change since they have not responded to me. But taking my place will be Axolotl, another member of our D2 team. They are a Soraka main, so be expecting to see a lot of Soraka content, as with me. Oh, and here comes the gank from Rek'Sai. Seraphine going into the bush. Will it be enough? Getting popped up, getting taken out. Ashe running away, being under tower, getting pulled, and that is not great for their bot lane. But we will be able to see late game when Ashe will be able to come back with their R's. Alright, now I'll have to bow out, but I'll be passing the baton over to Axolotl and Tech. It seems like a very interesting game. Remember to watch out to see how that Seraphine Ashe lane combos. But as for that, peace out.
Ren is gone, and Axolotl, I think, is in.
Hi.
There we go. Hey, Ax, how you doing? If you could go up, go into League and start spectating the game, that'd be great.
league?
Yeah, go into league and start spectating. Do you know how to spectate?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just do that. And we'll be spectating this game. This Kale and the Shen are trading hard. This Kale not doing that much damage as she is before level 6 and level 11 and 16, I believe. But she does end up getting the kill in the end. How surprising is that? Against the Shen? That's honestly crazy.
Who will I be spectating?
You'll be spectating. It'll be free cam. So just don't move your mouse when you get in. And it should
Free
automatically
cam?
expect. Yeah, just don't move your mouse when you get in. It'll spectate the same thing that I'm saying. That's Wayne getting that stun. That both a pull and a W getting 2 stacks on him, which means he gets increased health, increased healing. That is very beneficial for him. As long as he keeps stacking, he will stay on top of the game, even if he doesn't get any kills.
Do I spectate Yuri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kale has 2 kills. Aurelia has 1. That is 3 kills for the blue team. On the red team, it is Rek'Sai, Yone, Swain. So red team has more diverse players getting kills, but Aurelia and Kale are going to be getting stronger this game. Especially that Shen does not stop dying. We are
Yeah.
going for... I am personally rooting for blue team, as that is my school, that is my place. But I do want to see some interesting fights between GCC. I don't want to see a serious stomp. I want to get entertained. I want to be able to commentate. We want to be able to have fun with this, even if we don't win. That Soraka is heavily, heavily damaged, and that Swain is around half health. While both of the bot laners are, I think, pretty healthy. Can't tell with the spectating right now. Are you able to spectate Axolotl? Are you in?
Oh, yes, I am.
Very good, very good. Okay. Just, especially with... Oh, we're getting that Shen Kale fight. But, again, Shen does not have the damage to kill her, nor the sustain to survive her. Especially when it comes to the Soraka plays, because I know you play her a lot, but anyone else,
yes.
whoever you want to feel. Whoever you want to commentate on, just interject. I will probably be talking a lot. I don't really care if you're
Oh,
not
you're
with me.
good.
But
Yeah, they're
Rek'Sai's
almost gonna
ganking
get
top.
that Soraka.
Definitely. Kale top got ganked, but she survived. She pulled back. Fine. Aurelia, she is not missing. Okay. It would be very sad to see an Aurelia missing CS. She never really does that. That's her main thing, is healing and dashing towards each very low minion. Yone is going through a little bit of the jungle, but back towards mid through the bush. Kane killing... Oh, about to kill the Shen? Not quite. He needs that Serpent's Fang if he wants to start doing significant damage to people's shields. That will completely eviscerating them. Yone completely missing the Aurelia, either deciding not to go for it or just not noticing her in that warded bush. Bot lane, taking trades, not really going in. Rek'Sai trying to push that kill off of that really, really weak Shen. This Kayn is either looking for picks or just jungling. Again, getting poked down by the Ashe is not a good idea. She can really, really hurt when she goes all in, so if you want to avoid that poke at all costs, that's the best thing you can do. Wow, that Swain
And he
ulted,
almost...
double flash. I don't know if he can get this without that root. Oh, and he does. Getting that kill. Aurelia fighting the Yone. Not getting it because of that shield again. Serpent's Fang, people.
Almost got that. Oh, never mind. Top is... got ganked.
Yeah.
It was a close one,
It was.
I have to say.
The Shen getting poked down. He cannot be going in like that. He needs to stay behind minions until he finds a position to where he can just go straight for her. Getting poked down top lane is one of the worst feelings. Ranged top laner is one of the worst feelings, but they're in the game, so you have to deal with it. You have to play smart. Kayn possibly going for that Shen, going into Kayn's own jungle, but he's not going to find anything in there.
It is... oh no.
Ooh. No, missing all that, yeah, their CC. Kayn's trying to take Rift. He will get completely eviscerated by that Shen without Kale's help. Both Shen and Yone will probably be able to take both of them down. Kayn's very weak without his form early on, so you need to be able to... You need to be able to either get that form quick or get kills so your base form is even stronger. But for now, Kane is sitting at 0-0-1, not doing much damage, going Iron Spike. So again, without that Gore Drinker, he's not going to be good without his transformation.
Making a comeback. I see. Though it
Bot
seems like,
lane playing safe.
yeah, they seem like both
Ooh,
bots are coming back, but
yeah.
bot has other plans, I guess. As Seraphine goes and helps mid. Oh, they're cornering bot.
Yeah. I will say I am trying to fix my spectating because I am definitely behind in the recording as I'm watching the live stream. So I can't spectate on time, but I'm doing
Oh.
my best to try to fix that. Slowly, I'll have to pick up my slack a little bit, but I think it should be fine.
Oh, I'm watching both. Looks like they are going to get the Hextech dragon and wait a minute.
Ooh, red team has slain the dragon. That
Yeah.
is Glendale Community College, for
Yeah.
everyone who's wondering. Oh, there we go. I should be loading into the spectate so I can spectate on time. That Aurelia
Okay.
getting ganked, not by the jungle, but by the top lane.
Top is
Kill.
gonna get
Shoving.
that tower.
There we go. Now I can see what you're seeing. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Go
Okay.
top. Oh, never mind. Top has been noticed.
Top has been noticed. I am spectating bot. Or mid. Are you spectating mid?
I
Jungle?
can. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Mid
Very good.
is
Okay.
doing mid stuff.
Yeah. So, top is definitely shoving hard.
Oh yeah.
Jen is not being able to do anything about it, especially with that shield. Again, please. Anyone needs to be getting Serpent's Fang. That Swain ultimate not able to save his ally, but he might be able to get the kill from the Ashe and or the Seraphine. The Seraphine is probably more like it. If he gets that arm, any root, not quite, he could not secure the kill, thus making that ultimate useless. Okay. Everyone's pushing, people are emoting, trying to play that psychological warfare game.
Of course. The most important one.
Honestly, if your enemy team starts getting tilted because you're emoting too much and you start winning, that's always fun.
Yes, of course.
Kane's doing... Oh, he's doing wolves. He's just jungle. Very
Seems
important
like
to do on
everyone's
Kane.
going for Shelly right now, or attempting
True.
to.
I think they're preparing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're just
Definitely.
checking. I don't think they're going for it. The very important thing to do against or with
Never
Kane.
mind, they are
Oh,
going.
look at that.
Maybe
Possibly.
he hit Shelly, but didn't go for it, and then
Yeah.
recalled. Okay. Definitely keeping their eye on Shelly.
Very important thing to learn as a jungler is to keep CSing as long as possible throughout the entire game, making sure you
Yes.
don't fall off, even if you're ahead. Something that Shen needs to know is to not get near Kale like that. He needs to know where she is, or else she can all in him and possibly kill him, or at least even poke him down, so later on she can get an easy kill. Soraka getting
Yes.
rooted, but not much coming from that poke. Each lane is just trying to push, trying to do their best to get the most amount of CS,
Yes.
most amount of gold. Not really going for kills as of yet, though red team does have more kills. And a dragon. Getting ahead
Yes.
in this as blue team will not be doing well. Will not be easy.
Getting that. Yes, getting ahead is gonna be the name of the game at this point. Bot is not doing so good.
Irelia, most likely, very much dead. Bot lane,
Yeah,
getting
bot,
pretty eviscerated. Swain getting destroyed by Kayn, even as he's ulting.
Oh,
Never
yes.
fun to feel, except that was the end of Kayn for that fight. Yone's pushing mid. Kale is still hard pushing top. And with that transformation, she is going to be very, very powerful. Not much can stop an overpowered Kale, so you probably don't want to try to feed her early on, as she scales harder than most any other champion.
Yes.
Dropping that Soraka back, or Shen, sorry about that.
Yes.
And just trying to keep him here as long as possible so he doesn't get any CS. It's always fun. Kale still pushing through top, even with the Rek'Sai trying to stop them as much as possible. Rek'Sai gives up, letting Kale take the first turret.
Now let's see if they'll be able to get the dragon in time. Never mind. Seems like the red team has already warded. I wonder if they're actually going to go for Shelly this time.
Possibly.
Never mind.
Again, if you can see that Kale auto attack, you're just going to be getting hit by it over and over. You have to find a way, an opening, and all in her.
Yes.
Just staying there behind your turret isn't going to do anything. And running away from her also is not going to do anything. If you're going for a fight against a Kale, go for the fight or you die. As shown right there. This Swain getting double stack once again. He's very, very efficient at doing that. Kale trying to get that kill but not securing it. And this Yone possibly getting the kill. Oh, not quite with that ult. But with his ult, he negates hers, gets the kill.
BGC
getting rooted.
they're getting the dragon.
Ooh. Oh, Kane getting that solo kill on the dragon.
Yes.
Very nice to see, very nice to see, as I can never do that, and I'm a Kane main. Trying to
Evens
distract
out the
Yone. Very
yes,
nice.
evens out the playing field. What were you gonna say?
CGC getting that dragon. Evening out the dragon kills. No one has a stack above the other. Rek'Sai is currently on Wolves. If Kane plans on staying there, he should really start farming quick, or else Rek'Sai is going to be on top of him. And as he hasn't transformed yet, that'll be a very tough matchup. Seeing him, he is out of her jungle. I'm pretty sure. Nope, he is not. Okay, he is now exiting the jungle.
Are they now going for Shelly?
Possibly.
They keep poking her.
I was very behind. Anyways. Now that I'm caught up with the camera, I should be able to commentate as you are.
Ah,
Both of them have warded Shelly, the Rift Herald.
yes.
So contesting that's going to be pretty fun.
But
Swain
they
is
keep
mid.
poking her.
I think they're trying to see if anyone's there, because if they poke her and move back, she's going to attack someone else. Kale having... What is that? I forget the name. She has Kraken Slayer. That is going to be very, very harmful to Shen. And Phantom Dancer. She's going full crit Kale. And as you can see, it is very effective. Especially against a squishy champ like Shen.
And now she's taking out all of the tunnels, or at least the ones that she sees.
Yeah.
Jungle
You can
has
see
gone to support
mid lane.
top.
Aurelia tried to 2v1 a Swain with her ally. Her ally was too low, Swain got the kill, and immediately destroyed Aurelia. Kane trying to go for blue points, or at least he's trying to kill the Swain. Honestly, he has a very good chance of doing so. Dodging his W. He's going to try to 2v1, and does
That
not
was
get the kill.
unsuccessful. Maybe a 3v1?
Kane is now 0-2-1. He will not be ahead once he reaches Rost, as that is what I believe he is going, which means he will not be a very damaging team fighter. He will need to focus more on defense, at least primarily. Gore Drinker will be good. Frozen Heart maybe. Death Stance probably.
They just need to get that mid turret. Definitely.
Yone's bot trying to defend his turret, but he's failing as Ashe is just poking him and poking him and poking.
Top is way ahead now.
Top is extremely ahead. This Kale could be the saving grace for CGCC. Also the Aurelia. 5-4 versus 4-1. This would be very good. The highest threat they have on Glendale is Swain with 5-1, followed by Yone 4-1. Neither of
Seems
them really.
like
Oh,
jungler has taken the dragon scuttle. I believe.
yes, they have.
They're surrounding bot.
They are completely overwhelming them. Seraphine not having much of a chance as Blue Smite does end up stealing speed. It does not just slow you down.
Yeah. She did not use her flash.
She did not. She thought she could make it out probably.
Probably.
Mid lane is being pushed. CGCC still has most of their towers, while Glendale has very few.
Yes.
Kane going mid with Aurelia, probably trying to cover her in case something happens. Those two together would be a very nice match. As you can see, D1 team very saddened or excited, I can't tell. Something happening in the future. We'll see. They are going for Baron. That is a very interesting play.
And a risky one, since all of the
Yeah.
other teammates are going over there.
They are. Swain
Backing
has
up.
checked, Swain has confirmed his suspicion, and they are all going for it. Let's see how this team fight goes. I'm sure poorly. This Kale, very ahead though, just damaging the hell out of the enemy team by herself. And there goes the rest of her team going in as much as possible. Swain using Zonia's or Stopwatch to elongate his life, but it did not matter. That Kale
Oh,
is too
yeah.
strong, that Aurelia is too strong. That Kane
Yeah.
has dead
And now they are safe to take it.
completely and entirely, taking the Baron. That team fight was not one that Glendale wanted to have, but is one they were forced to take. And now, CGC, Swain asking if FF is allowed, I would be asking the same thing. CGC having a 10k gold lead, an entire 10,000 gold. Only 2 kill lead, but that gold is going to make that hell of a difference. Soraka, Rek'Sai, Shen back up. Making faces in chat,
Of course.
being, themselves. Infernal Drake is up. That'll be very good for Kale and Aurelia, already ahead in damage, but possibly even more as this game comes to an end, or at least mid-game.
I
not
know they
the
will be
end.
trying to get that dragon, but let's see if they actually do succeed.
Ashe
Seems like
ulted the. Okay.
it seems
Any-
like the other side is also looking at that dragon.
They're all. Wow, that Shen is completely gone. Kale
They are-
is so ahead at this point. It is going to be extremely difficult to kill her. You would need a ton of CC just to stop her from auto-attacking. Swain has the Leandri
Not
burn.
seem
I
like
think he
that.
has Demonic Embrace too. Not quite, but the Leandri's burn is going to suck even from one poke. And from an ultimate, that is going to be devastating. But blue team CGC has higher damage overall. The Swain is not going to be enough to stop them. The Kayn is still not transformed. It's 20 minutes in. I am
Yes.
a little upset about that, but if he's trying to go for something big and he can make it, he's gonna make it. This Kayn going from 0 kills to 3 kills. Nope, 1 kill. Never mind. I was completely wrong, looking at the wrong person. This Kayn is existing, but he's doing his best, and he is
I
helping
mean-
out his team. He's
He's doing what he can.
He has 3 assists. He's definitely helping out. Now, the enemy team starting to flirt with their opponents. Maybe trying to coerce an FF out of
Oh, yeah.
pure emotion. Rost is now on the battlefield with
A little
both
bit of flirting in
Muramana,
chat.
a little bit of flirting in chat.
Yes.
Ooh, we see this 3v1? Yeah, 3v1.
Maybe
Ashe
cheating?
got killed by the turret.
Oh no.
Rost with a Muramana going Death Stance. He has Gore Drinker. This can be very, very effective with Rust as long as he hits his W's, as long as he goes through walls enough and heals, and he ults at the right time. He can be a team fighting god, even if he has been behind. That ultimate was used as an execute. Wouldn't know if I'd do the same, but it's working.
It will
Look at these
take a
knockups.
lot.
Look at these kills. This Rust, not quite there. Does not have the range to kill that Swain. Almost had that team fight if he just knocked up at the correct time. 3
It'll
mid
take for a
going down
lot
and
for the
shoving.
other team to get up.
That is true. They have a very, very...
Top
Glendale
got all
does
of
have a
their
high chance
turrets.
of winning at this point.
At
The
this
bird
point.
moving over. So Rockhead can actually kill herself by healing someone else at this point. She needs to be very
yes.
careful about her passive.
It is only 10%, so maybe not.
Hmm.
Also, it does block you from healing if you are too low.
Oh, I see, I see.
So
Okay.
you couldn't even. You can't like self-sabotage yourself.
That would be a little funny, but I'm glad you can't. This
Yeah, that'd
Ross
be
going
hilarious.
steel boots, steel caps, tabbies. He's looking for that defense, which is good. He doesn't have the healing to use Ionian boots at this point. He's too far behind. There's
Yeah.
Swain going for the stopwatch / Zonias. Stopping kill in her tracks, but dying in the process. Let's see what we can do with
Baraka's
this mid.
dead.
Yone possibly dead. Not
Also
quite.
dead.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
Quadra kill. Let's see if she can go for the penta. In that, wow, she could actually kill him. She could
Let's
actually
see.
get the penta. Give her the penta. Come
Are they
on.
gonna go for it or just go for the crystal?
I think they. Oh,
Never mind. He teleported somewhere
playing mind
else.
games. Playing absolute mind games. Letting their Nexus get destroyed just for
Never
that
mind.
teleport.
I guess she was going for the
And that's game.
yes.
CGCC wins 2-0. That is all. Thank you very much for watching. This has been fantastic to commentate over, and it's been very
Yes.
fun to watch. Thank you, Axolotl, for stepping in when Ren had to leave.
Thank you for
And you
having
have
me.
been a fantastic co-talker.
Thank you.
We'll see you all next time we have one of these competitions, which should be next week, I think.
Mhm.
And that's all. Thank you very much.
Bye.